Welcome back everyone, this is MandoAllDay, back with another video, and in this video I'll be doing an overview of Joker, One Operation Joker, Volume 1, the trade paperback or the manga. I'll be talking about a little bit of the story, the art, and of course if it's worth your purchase or not. Before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button to not only support the channel, but to keep up to date and watch videos like this. So let's take a look at front of the book, the spine, the back, and I'll show you a full spread image of the art. And what you see is what you get. And this is a manga, so the size of it is really small. For comparison's sake, you can just see here, this is a regular Batman McFarlane figure, and the height of this book is almost close to this figure. So it's the size like a regular 7-inch figure. So just wanted to show you in terms of the height, because again, this is a very small book. Alright, now let's take a look at what's inside. So what is this book about? So the book is about Joker taking care of this very, very important baby. So what happens is Batman and Joker are fighting, and then unfortunately Batman falls into some chemicals. And these chemicals are designed to de-age someone. And so Batman falls into those chemicals for quite a long time, and he gets de-age, aka turns into a baby. So this book is mainly about Joker taking care of, well, Batman, or baby Batman, if you want to call it. And that's what this book is really about. The premise is really straightforward, very simple. Like I said, it's just Joker taking care of Batman. And I gotta say, I enjoy this book for what it is. I want to clarify that, for what it is. Because if you go into this book thinking it's going to be a really in-depth story, it's going to really dive into the character of Joker, you're going to be disappointed, because it really isn't. They're just taking the premise of Joker and having fun with it. And I enjoy this book, again, for what it is. And what I like about this book, it's just going to be seeing the different side of Joker. Usually when you think of Joker, you think of him being menacing, evil, and mean. Well, in this book, he's very caring. He's really trying to be a responsible parent and trying to be a good father, which is kind of weird because this is Joker. And so you see him struggle. You see him struggle with being a single parent. For instance, this is one of the part of the book where he wants to go out and work, aka go commit crime, but he can't because he doesn't have a daycare. No one wants to take care of this baby because, well, it's the Joker. So you see him struggle to try to find daycare. Also, too, since it is the Joker, you see him also being very, very cautious of his surroundings for the baby. What I mean by that is, when you think of, let's say, Joker's arsenal, or cave, I guess you can say, he would probably have a lot of knives, rocket launchers, guns, all everywhere, right? Well, in this book, he has that, and so since the baby is crawling, so now Joker's being very responsible and actually making sure the area is clear, it's safe for the baby. And again, it's a very different take on Joker, but it is a lot of fun, and it is silly. But again, it's just having fun with it. And so, again, seeing that different side of Joker, I like it. It is fun, but the story itself is really straightforward. The art, I would say the art is fine. It is manga, so it is black and white, so I can't really appreciate the detail too much, because for me, I like more colored art. Don't get me wrong, I like the art and it's fine, but I wish it was colored. But it is a manga, though. Pacing is above average. I mean, I read this book less than an hour, so paper quality is matte, and like I said, it is black and white, so even if it had glossy paper, it really wouldn't stand out very much. Do you need to have prior knowledge? No, you're perfectly fine. The only knowledge you need to have is really just the DC characters, Batman and Joker. There are cameos from other characters, but for the most part, it's just going to be Joker and baby Batman. So overall, what do I give this book? Honestly, I give it a thumbs up, again, for what it is. If you're going into this book to really get a long story, really in-depth, compelling character development, you're going to be disappointed. To me, I would recommend this for those who want to read like a DC book, but don't want to really dive into like a huge multiverse or huge storyline. This is more for like, if you want to read like a Batman where you can, or Joker story where you can just turn off your brain and just dive right into like a silly story or silly premise, this is for you. Anything else apart from that, you're going to be disappointed. I will say, though, it is a manga, so you're going to have to read it backwards. Typically, you read from left to right. In this case, you have to read it from right to left. It is unusual at first, but after the first issue, you'll pick it up pretty darn quickly. So, yeah, that's my opinion on this book, man. I really enjoyed it. And again, I'm going to sound like a broken record for what it is. For what it is, definitely recommend getting it. Let me know what you guys think. Have you read this book? Do you plan on reading this book? Leave it in the comment section below. As always, make sure you hit the subscribe button to not only support the channel, but to keep up to date and watch videos like this. This includes an overview of Joker 1, Operation Joker, Volume 1, and on to the next one.